Right, what's going on, people, and welcome back to Rootz TV, Leisure United. Thank you very much for your kind hospitality. I'm joined by the fastest man in what? Not Sunday League now.
Not Sunday League, man.
Non-league now.
Non-league.
No, sorry, professional.
Professional.
Hey, big time now. How are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm blessed. But talk to you now. You're now a professional footballer. How's it feel?
Yeah, mate. It's unreal, man.
Yeah.
Like just being in a setup, getting in early, having breakfast, lunch, gym, strength and conditioning, playing with very good players. Yeah. It's just gonna make me a better player, so I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the challenge. When
you first heard the news about signing or working with Even Interested, how did it feel, man?
So when I first heard the news, I was still at hashtag. We were still in a playoff chase. So my head was a bit all over the place, but at the end of the day, full-time football, as a footballer, that's what you want to be, man. So it was kind of like I wouldn't say like a no-brainer, but they made it easy being a full-time team. Being up there, one league below League Two, so yeah, man.
And then when they brought you in, what was the whole process? Talk to me through the whole process, man. What, did they show you around and and all the rest of it? Talk to me through that.
When I went in, I didn't train that day. I just went in, met the players. I got showed around the ground, where I would collect my kit in the morning, where we would have breakfast and lunch. Met the players. They've welcomed me in. Fantastic. I couldn't ask for a better club to go to full time.
That's crazy. And then even the differences between Sunday League to where you are now, talk me through them differences. I'm already hearing turning up on time, which is a big thing always. The breakfast stuff. Talk me through them small little minute differences, man.
So with Sunday League, it's more you're playing for the fun of it.
Yeah,
obviously Baiteze have got a very big platform in terms of anyone's watching, and especially managers now, they look for raw talent in Sunday League that could come in and do a job. So the transition is crazy. Obviously you don't want to be the guy that's late, always turning up late. You want to be on time, doing the right things, not having the manager say one bad thing about you, about attitude and everything. So it's good, man. It's good. It's gonna make me a better player.
Yeah,
of course. A better person.
Of course. How do you feel the brands, or both brands, should I say, have helped you in that start, kind of Baiteze and hashtag? Being on those two massive platforms have helped you in that sense.
Yeah, 100%. Hashtag, I've got a fantastic platform. Look at the likes of Jermaine Francis, Ben Brooks, Scott Pollock. They've all kicked on into the professional setup, and they're doing good. So it's credit to hashtag, credit to Baiteze as well. They're doing massive things. This season a bit of
we'll get onto that.
Yeah, this season a bit crazy.
Yeah.
Nah, man. I feel they've pushed my name out there.
Yeah.
And some places I go, I get recognised, which is it's a good feeling.
Yeah.
But it just shows people are rooting for me. Yeah. And they're behind me, so I just wanna show them that I'm not here for a fluke. It's not a one-off. He's gonna fall off next season. Nah. I'm here now and I'm gonna stay here.
Nah, sick. And then how have hashtag took the news? Obviously, losing their star man, or one of their star men. How they take the news, realistically, because obviously the season's not even done yet. So,
so with hashtag, their main thing was, if I wanted to go, it had to be right for me. They didn't want no club taking advantage of me, especially coming from non-league leagues below and going to the professional setup. They didn't want to, some clubs could be sneaky and do a dodgy deal, but everything was sound. And they basically just said, we obviously don't want you to go. We love you. Obviously, that's where I started my non-league career at. And but they were happy for me to go. Happy for me. If that's what I wanted, they said, go and do it. But if you do it, you have to actually switch on, keep your head down, put your all into it.
Well, what did the gaffer say to you?
He was proud of me. Obviously, I don't know if you've seen on the social, they did the little farewell in the change room. And that felt good, especially, I've got so much respect for devs, so much respect. I always tell this to every team I go to, all the players, one of the best managers that's managed me. Yeah.
Why do you say that?
I feel like he knew how to
Get the best out of you.
Yeah, best out of me and how to control me and not like. So like the first time I was at hashtag, I'll be honest, like once the followers started coming in, my head started. I started thinking I was there. Like,
Yeah.
When realistically I was nowhere near there. So like the third time coming, he was just basically telling me like, look, if we're gonna do this for a third time, it has to be right for both of us. We don't want you to come here and not go up instead of sideways. And that was the main thing that he said. And obviously I knew that coming back to hashtag, I was coming to make a statement for everyone that's has something to say about me and everything. But yeah, man. Like,
well, talk to me about those 3 times then. So the first time you arrived as part of their trial series, right? But talk to me about that time.
So the trial series, I actually had a scholarship to go to America. And then my mate showed me the little flyer, the little pop-up that came up about the academy trial. So I was like, why not just apply for it, see what happens? And I ended up winning the whole thing, which was sick. And then from there, I think I started off in Essex Senior League. I was making a name for myself. Like, obviously, fast player, everyone's gonna get. And then I think I got to the point where, like I said, I thought I was there. So maybe performances were not as consistent as it should have been. So he basically gave me like a tough love, saying like, I don't think you're learning here, and I don't know if that's because you're too comfortable or whatnot. So maybe you have to go and actually go find another like way.
Yeah. And that happens a lot in non-league, innit?
Yeah, 100%.
Sometimes you don't make it at that said club, you have to go out on loan, prove yourself.
Yeah.
And that's what you did, innit?
Yeah, so I went to Braintree on loan to Tilbury. I was not getting paid for that whole month. So I was just like, cool. I called.
Did you know about that? You're not going to get paid, or was that?
Nah, I was meant to get paid.
Yeah.
I kept on asking the manager, look, it's end of the month now, gone past end of the month. And he was just giving me excuses about, I'm waiting for an invoice from the other club to come back so we can pay you and that. And I was like, this is all long. Like, I just want to play football and focus on football. I shouldn't have to worry about getting paid late or whatever.
Yeah.
So I called Devs back. I just told him like, I don't like it here. Like, I want to come back. I came back. I think it was in step 4 at this time, doing all right. And then I had a bit of family issues off the pitch. So I took a break from football, a little break. And then I came back. And then when I came back, he said that hashtag were flying at this point. They were doing good, winning games. So he told me that a 7-dayer came in for me from Whittam Town. So I went over to Whittam, finished off the season there. I was doing good. I kept them up in the step 4, the last game of the season. From there, I've just gone from club to club, like
bouncing,
just literally not really. And that's one thing I feel like that's bad, going to club, not really staying at a club and just
establishing your home and stuff like that. Yeah. Because you kind of get a name and a reputation of that. People start looking into like why is he moving around? I hear
so that. On paper, it don't look good, especially for managers that ain't been down to see me. They'll just think, oh, this guy's just either chasing money or he's just inconsistent or whatever. So I decided to sign for Whittam again, beginning of this season. My main intention was to stay there for the whole season, just get a whole season of scoring goals, whatnot. And I felt like this season at Whittam was, like this season in general has been my highest goal scoring season.
Yeah, because you were bagging, what was it, like 30, was it 37 or 30 or something like that?
30 and 38 games. But this season I scored 19 and 20.
Wow.
So I left with 19 goals, went to hashtag, the form continued, scoring 10 goals, 12 assists I think. So like, I was improving. Like you could see there was an improvement there. And then the move from Woking came in, they inquired about me and everything. And at this point I was just thinking, I've been here before, I've had teams inquire about me, but nothing really comes from it. So when the 7-dayer came in, I was like, okay,
Serious.
Yeah, so it was a no-brainer, even though it was a hard decision, but I felt like that's what I wanted to do. I've been playing football for so long, like the aim was to go pro.
Yeah.
And now that I'm here, this is just the beginning. Like, I'm aiming for the top.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
Okay. Transfer fee involved?
Nah,
No?
I was a free agent.
Free agent. Okay.
So I was on contract at Hashtag.
Okay.
So yeah.
Wow. So they missed out on a big chunk of money, you know. Sorry, guys. I'm just putting it out there. No, but it's good. It's good for both brands because again, like for Hashtag, they can now obviously say that they helped push more players on.
Yeah,
you know, like you mentioned it before, Jermaine Francis was there. He's playing at Barnet now, isn't he?
Now, yeah.
You're moved to Woking now. Do you know what I'm saying? Peter Humble's doing his thing in back baller league now, so it's all going to help the brand.
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, it benefits him in both ways. So that's good. How have you been getting on in the first few games then?
So I think the first game was against Braintree.
Yeah.
I think I started that because of their threat that they had with the twins, the Lisby twins, and Jermaine Francis. So the manager just wanted to isolate that and just try keep them pinned back as possible.
Yeah.
So obviously having me on the pitch would help because they would have to track back.
Yeah.
So I felt like I did all right. There was still a bit of like the nervous feeling, not wanting to lose the ball, not wanting to be the person to mess up and that, which I think got into my head a little bit.
Because there's just to interject, there's one thing playing in front of 20 fans, but obviously a big online audience.
Yeah.
But playing in front of real life people, they're shouting your name, and plus they know you already now.
Yeah,
like you come in with a brand like Black Sonic, Josh Osude. That must be another feeling in itself, isn't it?
Man, like I think the first game I had fans waiting for me before the game to like take pictures and that.
Yeah.
Had people messaging me saying, "Oh my God, I can't believe you signed for Woking. Like, you was my favourite player at Hashtag. Oh mate, good luck. This that."
It's
so
crazy.
it's good, man.
It's
good. So like the second game, I think Oldham, I started on the bench. We was losing 1-0 half time. The gaffer told me I'm coming on straight away, and I was unlucky not to get a goal in the last minute, hit the post, but I won a penalty.
Yeah.
So the game ended 1-1.
Yeah.
So like from there, I think that everyone saw a glimpse of what I could do and said, okay, like we've got a player here that we can work with. And
what position did you come on as?
right wing.
Right wing. Okay. Because there's been this debate, even on my channel.
Yeah.
Like, where's your best position? Where can you be best utilised? Obviously, you play up front, but sometimes, like you said, you can play wide right, wide left.
Yeah. So like with me, I would always like to think running towards the goal is always better than running to the corner flag. So I'd rather be a striker, but then again, I also know the level that you go to, depending on the level, you need like a, what's it called? You need to be smarter because the defenders in this league are smart. Like, cool. They know you're fast. They're just gonna drop off, pick like.
You got to use your pace to
in the right time.
Yeah, the right time. Yeah.
So I would say if I was playing strike at this level, it would probably be in a 2 up top, just so I can work off the striker. If we're not playing 2 up top, I probably would say my best position is out wide, so I can just run out my fullback, get as much crosses in, score if I have the chance. So yeah, like at step 4, I was playing strike for Whittam. That's where I scored the majority of my goals. But the Whittam's game plan was long balls. So in behind, I'm a threat. Like I'm gonna get to the ball first, and I feel like it's weird, man. It's weird. So I feel like it just depends on the level that I'm playing at. It depends on the level I'm playing at. Yeah.
Okay. So what? Second game you came in as a sub.
Yeah.
Third game.
Third game was. I think third game was Oldham away. I came off the bench as a sub again. It was good, to be fair.
Yeah.
Their pitch is crazy.
Started?
No, I came off the bench.
On the bench.
Fourth game was, I think, for Flywood FC. Came off the bench again. And last game, which was yesterday, yesterday we played Maidenhead.
Yeah.
So I came on.
Oh, that's where Ruben's at, Ruben Carvalho.
Yeah. Came on second half time. and yeah, has to be making an impact off the bench.
Yeah.
So
he's just bedding you in gently and all the rest of it now.
I already knew that. Like the gaffer at Hashtag told me I might not start every game.
Yeah.
You get it, but when you get your chance, show them what you can do. Show them what got you there. And that's what I've been doing. The players are all saying I've changed the game every time I've come on, which is good to hear.
Yeah.
Especially when most of them have been at academy level, pro level, in like Championship, League 1, League 2. So it's always good to hear that from experienced players.
Yeah. Did you ever have a bit of doubt that you weren't going to get there, or did you always have that tunnel vision belief that you're going to make it regardless? Because how old are you now? 25.
Yeah.
So obviously you come into the program a bit late, but better late than never, as they say.
100%. So like maybe 2 years ago, I started having doubts just because I was moving from side to side. I feel like I was stuck at step 4 for longer than I should have been.
Yeah.
And maybe that's my fault, maybe for performance wise or whatever. But then beginning of this season, I remember talking to my cousin saying like, this has to be it. Like either this season or next season has to be the season where I kick on.
Yeah.
Because it's all good wanting to be a footballer, but bills have to be paid. So if it's not playing football, then I'm gonna have to get like a full-time job and just do football on the side. But which was not what I wanted to do. I wanted it to be my main job. And so.
Did you have a plan B in place? Like what job did you have in mind? Just out of curiosity. Obviously it's paid off now, but.
I've been to uni. I went there for a year. COVID hit. I didn't really like the online learning and that. I don't think I'm an online person when it comes to like learning. So I dropped out, and then from there I've just been kicking football. So like the plan B was always to go back to uni eventually, whether it's online courses or whatever, go into either management, sport management, coaching, whatever it was to be. Obviously, I've been blessed to have the platform that I've got for myself on like social media and that. So I am going into like YouTube beginning of next season. Start putting out some vlogs, day in the lives, challenges, just me being myself really.
Yeah, I see you dipping your toe into the TikTok world as well, man. Did a little bit behind the scenes.
Yeah,
that's good though. Yeah, you need to. I think footballers, especially in this day and age, you need to remember that side of things as well, man. You 100%. Are a brand, man. Like you've got the name Black Sonic now, so play on it. Like use it to your advantage, man.
100%.
So yeah, I'm glad that you've taken that on board as well, because that side of things can sometimes outweigh the footballing side of things,
100%.
and it can last a lot longer.
Yeah.
So footballers, if you're watching, man, make sure you bear that in mind.
100%, man.